Hello my dears, today we're going to learn the simplest version of Passacaglia. Very famous song by Handel, so here it is. And then afterwards you just go with the same thing but only upwards. Then you can experiment with that song, but the idea is very simple. Now, with your right hand, it is literally just put your pinky to that C. And then afterwards, the main idea is that you go C, then down one note, then back to that C. Third finger, back to C. Second finger, back to C. F, C. My bottom note just goes further down, until I reach an octave, which is exactly the same note. C, C is going to be in the end. Now, some people do like it, some people don't play it. So there is an extra note at the very beginning. Sometimes it's just easier to maintain the rhythm with that one. So I personally sometimes play it, sometimes I don't. So there is that C, and then after the octave, and then we start the melody. So one more time. So you can start right away from that C, then in that particular case there's going to be boom in your left hand, and then afterwards you start with your right hand. Okay. Or it's going to be just that note. So in your left hand one more time. So it is just literally very simple. So you put your left hand, the very first chord is A minor, you put your left hand to that A, bottom finger is on A, and then you just play in just the fifth, A and E, and then after just your thumb goes upwards. And you play A and F. So just two chords, basically your thumb just goes up and down. So, and that's the first thing. And when it comes to both hands, I mean, if you do have that extra note in here, then it starts at the same time. C, and then afterwards you jump. And as soon as you have your thumb, see, we play an F, and that's precisely the same note in our left hand as well. So switch your thumb, and it should go to F. And then just continue your melody in your right hand. One more time. And you can use slow downs and speed ups in here and just have fun. You just make sure that to play the pedal, because it just sounds way better with the pedal. And probably change the pedal here. Here it is. It is lovely. Then afterwards, that's the beauty behind that song. So you just move your both hands downwards. So in your left hand it's going to be G and D. In your right hand it's going to B and B. Then after the same idea, it just goes downwards. So in your right hand, you're moving that down to A. In your left hand, it goes down to F. And then, if you don't want to play that extra note, then it's just boom in your left hand, and then you start with your right hand. I found that for a lot of my younger students in particular, and the beginner students, it's just much easier to play actually left, and then right hand starts with the top note. And as soon as you have your thumb, this is where you change. And only the last beat is different, so you go right away with your left hand over here on E, and with your right hand you just play A, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp, da, 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 da. And then after it's double A, and on that last A, this is where you move your left hand to A, and then together. One more time. How simple it is. And then afterwards it is literally the same thing, only it just goes, previously we've been going downwards with our main note here, now it's the opposite of it. See, I'm just returning to the bottom note in here, to the bottom C. Chords are exactly the same, everything is exactly the same, and as soon as you have your pinky, this is where you switch. And then that last piece of melody is the same. Then afterwards, if you want, you can change the register, and for instance, you can play it all upscale if you want to, or downscale. I mean, it is up to you. And if you're much more advanced, then that's the chord progression, and you can use that one as well. So it basically goes like this. It is a golden sequence: A minor, then we go to D minor. Then you lower those two notes downwards: G major, C major, F major. Then over here in the original golden sequence, we do go to B diminished, but Handel just changed that one. He wanted to have, I guess, yeah, he wanted to have a little bit less of intensity in there. So we just go to our relative minor of that F major, which is going to be D minor. But then it returns backwards: E major and then A minor. It is literally just going down the fifth. Take a look at the beauty behind. So you've got A minor, then down the fifth, D minor, then down the fifth, G major, then down the fifth, C major. I'll just continue from here. C major, then down the fifth, F major, then down, since we are inside the key, so down diminished fifth in here, so which is going to be B. So that's the original. In the original golden sequence, there is that B diminished. Then it's down from B down the fifth to E, and then we return backwards to A. So, but obviously we're not going like all the time, so it's just so much easier to go like this. Yeah, A, then D, G, and C, F. In Handel progression, it's D minor, E, and then back to A major. And once you know your chords, you can use arpeggios if you want to, or if you want, you can use chords as well in there. And so on and so forth. So it's just such an enjoyable song, and you can change your register. You can play it upscale, downscale, you can go down with the main melody, you can go up with the main melody. It's just an amazing song to experiment, and you can try different things with your left hand. So, but everybody can start, literally everybody can start with just the fifth. Then you go upwards, just moving your thumb up and down. I mean, it is so simple, and you can teach it to anyone you know. E, and then over here is just a jump backwards to A. So that's it. Have fun. If you have any questions, just let me know.